So, what are some of the headlines that we're going to be talking about today, Madame?
I think as far as the most recent headlines, as of late, was it the Oscars?
Well, we've got
Just recently was the Oscars.
we have the
Sunday.
Oscars that we'd like to talk about,
Yeah.
and then there's the educational system. Aline found this phenomenal article and was very inspired, so we figured that we would bring that in today as well. And yesterday or 2 days ago was International Women's Day, which inspired some revelations and ponderings in myself that Aline and I got into a discussion about that we'd like to share with you guys and see what you think about that. And let's see, what else is there?
What other ones do we have?
We've got the Oscars, the educational system, International Women's Day. This Sunday, March the 13th, a day before our mother's birthday. Hello, March the 14th. Happy birthday, mommies. Love you. On March the 13th, Sunday, in honor of our mothers, of course. No, I'm joking. But universally speaking, it's Z-Day. And Z-Day, Z standing for Zeitgeist, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen the movie. And Zeitgeist is very much now affiliated with Jacques Fresco and Future by Design, or the Venus Project as they call it. And we're going to get into that a little bit as well. And and then we've got a few other goodies to go through. So lots of fun. So why don't we just, delve into the whole Oscars thing?
Yes. I'm going to delve in it. As you all know, if you don't know, this past Sunday, the Oscars were airing live. I don't remember which year, or
82nd, I think.
82nd?
Yeah.
But I forgot what we were going to say.
Okay, so the Oscars inspired a conversation with respect to the reflection that the Oscars plays, as well as that of art in and of itself, and to all of we. So the representation that in this situation the Oscars has with respect to us, where we are in our lives, or as a society, as a global family.
Oh, I remember now. I went inside my filing cabinet right there. I'm going through the files of my brain, going, okay, where's it? It was the movie that won.
Well, the movie that won, the people that are voting for it, the movie that didn't win. Marianne Williamson actually inspired the conversation that we had. She had made a comment that I had read on Twitter with respect to the fact that the movie The Avatar, which is the biggest grossing movie, and for those who don't understand grossing, it doesn't mean gross. It means the highest earning financially, monetarily wise, movie to date, did not win movie of the
I think the
year,
best picture,
right? It didn't win a lot of other.
It did win a lot of different things.
I know, but it didn't win a lot of them.
No, not in the Oscars. In the Globe.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Oscars.
Yeah.
So in the Oscars, so she made this comment that they didn't, even though they didn't win any Oscars, they are still the greatest movie to have affected everyone.
Have had the biggest impact.
Right. And I'm not going to say I disagree. I'm going to say I agree, but it was a partial statement.
Okay, well then let me ask you this. Marianne Williamson said that she thinks that Avatar has made the biggest impact.
Right.
You don't necessarily disagree, but you also don't fully agree.
Correct.
With that statement.
Correct.
That it didn't make it.
I don't not fully agree. The statement is incomplete, and incomplete in a very huge way.
And she wants to complete it. So what do you feel? What made you think of that? What went into your mind when you didn't when it didn't sit well with you? What was going through your mind and why?
To say that the movie had an impact on us is to say that an external circumstance had control or power over us.
Okay.
As opposed to what truly happened, which is the reverse, which is that we were open to receiving the message and the gift that was portrayed through the movie The Avatar. And the reason, even more so, that I was so, wanting to express or to complete the statement is because there have been so many phenomenal movies, movies that you and I have even seen
that
together,
have a specific message, that have a profound message.
That is the same message, and that has not garnered. People have not received that message, and it has also not garnered the attention.
Right.
And it's not that the movie was any less spectacular. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, for example, perfect movie. To give as a
huge message in Star Wars, and I don't think that people. I don't know, as far as the popularity, it didn't make. I don't think people really got the message that was in Star Wars. I'm sure people did. I don't know how many people,
how big of an
impact, if they got it.
Right.
So, Avatar, on the other hand, has had a bigger impact. I think a lot more people got the message. More people got the message through Avatar. But has it had an impact? Being that, has it actually, or which is what Ron is saying here, is that people are openly receiving it, hence why it's having more of an impact.
Yes, the impact is already happening.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, I mean, George Lucas, bless your beautiful, phenomenal, creative, wonderful soul. 6 movies, okay? Hello.
Yeah.
6 Star Wars movies. And to get the message across, can you be any more in your face than to have a character that is your own standing yogi, guru, the sage on the top of the mountaintop? You have Yoda.
Yeah.
Okay? How much more obvious need one be? And in the conversations that they're having about the Jedi Knights and and that everything is going with the Force. Okay, the Force, energy, source, God, for those of you whom choose to utilize that label and believe in that, the all, the universe, whatever you want to
call it.
I mean, it was right there. I don't think that people got from Star Wars what some of the major messages that they're getting now from the Avatar are. For example, in Star Wars, anybody can be a Jedi. Okay? Yeah. They have all of these little kiddies that are going to school. Oh, look, educational system. See how this is all working in. Yeah. Going to school as children and learning how to utilize the Force. Right. The Force being energy, which is in everything, around everyone. It is everything.
Yeah, it's what we talked about actually last week.
Exactly.
You can actually go back and watch the pre-recorded 20 minutes of it.
The excerpt.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying that and Star Wars is only one example. It's just the biggest example. I mean, there were 6 movies of it, and it's spanned decades.
Yeah.
Right. So,
what is I think to me one of the biggest message in Avatar is that we are all connected. We are all interconnected, and we are all connected from one source, and hence
the higher selves and the higher, right?
And to have that, people being more open to receive that kind of information openly, not just like flying over their head, but actually going through the ear and out the other, but staying inside at the same time. Whereas Star Wars had a lot of message in it, but I don't think people really got it. So Avatar is I think in this day and time, there's a shift of consciousness that is occurring. A lot more people are more open to understand the universe